Here we go, here we go, here we go. Out for a walk, out for a walk. Here I am, yo. Got the umbrella as well, yo. Rainy day out here, yo. So, anytime when it rains ready for me, right, I got my umbrella, so you can't outdo me out here, yo. And anytime, man's got the Oyster card out here, yo. So we're good to go, so even if it tries, it's not gonna beat me, yo. It's not beating me today, yo. So we're out here once again with another video. See, look at these grey hairs, look. All these grey hairs, man. This is what happens when you're getting old out here, yo. This is when you're no longer spring chicken, yo. No longer spring chicken out here, yo. When you're no longer spring chicken, this is how it goes, yo. So you have to go with. Here we are, here we are, yo. So we're taking that walk, so I would say we're going for that cycle. Like, we're going for that ride, innit? But nah, yo, we're on foot today, Foot on bus, yo. I'm on that adventure, that journey, losing weight, getting slim, so this is where I am at the moment. So to be honest, the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is done me well, so fair enough. I haven't got the GoPro just yet, but I'm not really in a rush for GoPro anyway, so there's always time for that, so no need to rush for that. Good afternoon. So look at that. All the trees, everything you see. So everything looks pretty damn good though, so. Put it down here. Sometimes the glasses hurts where the temple part, not the temple part, where your ears are, cause a lot of pain. So a bit too much pain to take, so can't be dealing with that. So what I do on the phone, the front camera is in 4K 60, back camera is in 4K 60, and on the phone it has a switch button. So I'm switching from the main camera to front camera. So I'm not actually pausing and switching the phone around. I'm actually just pressing, here I am, like this. I press back. So there's no pause in the video. There is no pause. It looks like I paused the video and turned the phone around. No, I just rotate the button and I'm good to go. So I do have director's mode, but I haven't used director's mode for a while. So look at this, man. Look at this. Ooh, yeah, man. Really good. Really having a lot of fun on this one, so. To the hollow tree, yo, so. Sometimes it's always good to get out and enjoy life and do what you got to do. Sometimes you just have to go different places and try out new things. So in life you always have your paths, innit? If you're going that way in life or you're going that way in life, sometimes it's not to think. So let me go deep within. Okay, which way should I go? Should I go left or should I go right? How do I feel? I get a feeling, say go that way. So I'll go by that feeling, so I'll go with this one. So here we are. Look at the size of this tree. Oh, look at the size of this tree, so. Okay, let me see, can I hold it like this a bit? the other day I had a little bike accident, so I hit off my elbow. You see that? That's on a bike accident. I did my kneecaps in, so sometimes it happens. So even the best man in his field always messes up once in his lifetime. So that's why you should never get too overconfident or too boastful with your skills, because you may mess up and you shall feel shame. So here we are. So these videos that I do, sometimes how can I say it, the file size of these videos are getting very big. So sometimes when I'm uploading, some of these videos are like 24 gigs. So when you see a video of 24 gigs, oh that's big. So even I did the one about the doorbell, that video was over 20 plus gigs, and that was just me in standstill. So stepping out of this for a bit, let's try get another little different view. So here we are. So check this out. So that will go all the way down the bottom down here, and go around here. So let me walk across and go through this way. So this is pretty awesome stuff though, pretty awesome. So here we are, y'all. So the important thing is to learn how to love and enjoy life. So because we know that we ain't here forever, we got to do the things that we got to do. So that's what we got to do. So I'm just out here walking, because I'm always cycling all the time. So I thought I had the bike. So walking, and I'm just taking the day for how it comes. So that's it. So that's all I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna walk through here. Wow, that actually feels so soft. It feels so soft just walking through this. So but at the same time it's very wet. That's why I wore my shoes, because I knew it's gonna be wet. So I'm just gonna walk through these places, and here we go, and let's go along with it. So you have to do one of these big steps like this, douche. Now I'm starting to feel the wetness coming through, because really and truly they say these shoes meant to be weatherproof. So sometimes water can just get through. So it feels like water got through, but it's the coldness that I'm feeling. So yeah, so I'm just walking through. So this is a place where it's nice to come when you got your woman, you have your kids, you come out here, you're relaxing and you're having it nice. So sometimes, hopefully one day when that time come and I have a family of my own, I can actually come to places like this. I'll show. It's always been nice to know I could come to places like all these places here and be like, wow, like I never thought, like I could never ever dream to imagine that times like this could ever happen for me. So hopefully one day a day will come and I can sit there and say, you know what, yeah man, it's nice, like I finally have what I want. You know, it's that feeling that you get when you just look in your arms, you're like, wow, is this my son, is this my daughter, is this my child? And like, wow. Like the other day I remember when I was young, a little baby, now I'm holding one of my own. So that's what I'm wishing for right now, putting everything out in the universe for that, trying to take all the correct actions and stuff to lead me to that place. So that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, so in 2020 that relationship wasn't going so good. As we got into 2021, it was just chaos, madness, and yeah, things never happened. So in 2021 I thought I was going to be a father, but it never turned out that way. So if things turn out that way right about now, I'll be like, hey, yay! But never happened, yo, never happened. So I'm a bit kind of sad about that one. So everyone else I know has all got their woman, got the kids, everyone's moved on, and most people's already forgotten about me already. So people just gone their own direction. So if I think about it carefully, there's only me and a few other people I know where we're just the last left, yo. We're just the last left behind. So all I can do is just to keep fighting my battles, and I have to keep going. So sometimes in life it's just how it go, innit? So you just have to keep going and going. So no matter how hard things may be, you just have to keep going and going and going until you can make it. So sometimes when you're walking, sometimes life can be a long road, yo. A long road. So sometimes it can be very tiring. So to find that power, that determination, that strength, that will, that conviction, you have to find that thing within you that could take you to that place. So that could take you to that place where you say, yeah, I feel good, I feel alright. So at this moment I'm just walking through. So but at the main time, it's all about improving my health and getting better, getting myself in shape, getting slimmer, losing weight. Like, don't take in too much sugar, don't take in too much salt. And it's all about like regulation of the self, innit? So I just need to renovate myself. So this is like renovation, mastery, and that's what I'm doing. So I wanna revamp myself into something new. So I want to be new and improved. So you see what I'm saying? So that's what, to me, this is all about. So I'm not gonna be sitting here allowing sadness to take away my joy, because sadness can't take away my joy, yo. So it's all about maintaining it and staying happy and joyful and keep going. So that's the only thing I can actually do at the moment, because sometimes in life, sometimes certain things don't go the way you wished it could go. So sometimes you're always walking this path and you're walking and walking and walking, but sometimes you don't always want to be walking this path like this. Sometimes you just wish that something good will happen for you. Sometimes you just wish, okay, now I got to this point in my life, everything's good. So sometimes you just have to keep going and going and going, because no one ever said that the road is short. I know from experience how long a road can be, and I know how tiring and how stressful, how taxing and how hard it can be. Sometimes I know that some things can really truly ruin you. It can really take you down. It can really destroy and break a person if they're not strong enough to hack the trials and tribulations that life has for you. So sometimes you gotta know how to be greater and be better in yourself. So sometimes you can't always have what you need to have. Sometimes you just have to be like, okay, these are the changes that I need to make. These are the things I've got to need to do. So sometimes in life, you just have to go inside yourself, and you just got to pull out that hidden strength. Like, you just got to pull it out. So sometimes you may be sitting there, why this, why that, why this? Sometimes you have to find that strength within yourself and to draw it out. So sometimes not everyone has it easy. Sometimes some people just have to struggle. So sometimes, right, it's just the things that people just have to face. So it's just how it go, innit? So right about now, I have stones in my shoes, and I gotta kind of empty my shoes right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. So sometimes while I sit here, let me just empty my shoes. So sometimes this is how it goes. So just how it is. So right about now, I've got stones in my shoes, as I said before. I just need to empty them out. So You just have to do what you can do to make it in life, and once you do that, you're good to go, and that's it really. Let me just get this all out. Oh god. Alright. Alright, that should be all done. Hold my socks. Let me just get rid of that one. Alright. Tighten my shoes a bit. First time I ever got so much stones in my shoes before. Oh, now I've got dust in my shoes. No way. No way. I got something in my socks, so gotta take my socks off now. Okay. So here we go. Took it out. Yeah, so you just have to stay strong and just keep on fighting and take it to the very end. So that's how things will go for certain people. So even where I am right now, sometimes I ask myself, why am I so far out? Like, what am I out here for? So sometimes like that. So you do your stuff, that you do your daily stuff, what you gotta do. If you're working, studying, or you're running your own business, whatever it may be that you're doing, once you do what you do, then after that in your free time, you just do what you do. Like if you're a person at games, if you're a cyclist, if you play badminton, cricket, ice hockey, whatever it may be, innit? If you're a person who's into cricket, football, basketball, if you're into canoeing, swimming, like skiing, whatever it may be, you just do what you gotta do. So sometimes in life, people always reach that certain point in their life where there's always something that feels missing or something that may feel empty. So at this moment of time, the way I am right now, I just feel that in my life there's something I just feel missing, it feels empty, because what the emptiness is because I don't have certain things I should have had. So me not having my woman and kids and stuff like that, I'm thinking that is the case, the reason why I feel the way I feel. Having hardly no friends, having no family, you're on your own, things like that. So so things like that where I may feel certain ways. So because sometimes in life, like each person has something what they wish for. Each person got something to dream for. It may be somebody who they lost in life. If it's a friend or family member or whatever it may be, there's many things that can really mess up a person how they are. Because I remember when I was a child, everything was so, like, don't get me wrong, I had fun as a child, but at the same time I faced a lot of suffering. So the same thing that I was facing now, I faced back then. The only difference was, as a child, I was more carefree. Like, things didn't trouble you. You didn't have to worry about electric, gas, water, like rent, council tax, TV license, You didn't have to worry about doing like paying for like when I was driving, I had to worry about doing like car insurance, tax. You gotta work. Then you gotta be doing like things like what you call it, like things like MOT and all these type of things you gotta do in life. Then you gotta sit there and be like, okay. Now I have to sit there and be like, okay. Now you gotta make sure that you're paying your internet bill, you're paying your phone. All these things you gotta be dealing with. So the life that I live at the moment, it's just one of them lives where I know for the way I live it, it's never gonna be easy. So for me, I'm always fighting for when that day come, I can sit there and be like, wow, yeah man, you actually happy, yo, you happy, yo, it happened, like it's nice, like. But at this moment, I don't think I reached that point in my life where I was able to have access to that true happiness just yet. So like for me, to be honest, don't get me wrong, I love the cycling, but do I always want to be on that cycle? Nah, don't get me wrong, it's one of my passions. It's one thing, is the thing I like doing, cycling. But before, it wasn't just cycling. I used to do downhill, free ride extreme. I could do trials riding, dirt jumping, all mountain cross country. For me, I was more the gravity rider, the hardcore rider. I would go out there and like, whoa man, do everything out there. So I was more the serious type of rider. So that's the type of rider I was. Going out there doing all this serious and crazy, insane stuff that people never thought I would do. And the other things in life, for example, how can I say? The other things in life, like when it comes to gaming, I used to be that person. I used to do all the Call of Duty and Battlefield and all them type of games and everything like that. But as you reach a certain age, things change. Like things are not the same. So once you go through certain changes in your life, you reach a certain point where you're like, I still like it, but there's so much things that you can do, because if you look at it carefully, it's like this is just like a pixel and a snapshot. So this is not even like the full picture. So when you're doing like just like a pixel, you gotta sit there thinking, hold on, like my phone is what, 500 ppi, pixels per inch. Now in that 500 pixels on the screen, like 500 pixels per inch, right? So within that pixel in that screen, I'm literally at what, just like a pixel and a snapshot. So even when I look at my screen right now, look at myself, what I'm seeing here is like a snapshot. So I'm just one pixel of that snapshot. Now there's still the whole snapshot was left to be explored. So I think about it carefully. That snapshot is only one part of a whole picture. So that's why traveling, I wanted to find out answers. So I need to travel more and see more life, and from that I can get myself an answer. So from that, I will never know until I take the journey to where I need to go. So I won't know. So yeah, yo.